Hi, it's Trisha. I am sorry if that was a delay. I was setting up some new things, so I'm gonna try again. I got cut off on Monday night. I had some technical difficulties, so I thought I would try again. So I'm going over again on how to set up your Facebook shop if you have a small business or crafting business where you want to sell some physical products. And these would be products that you would ship. So I'm going to go over to the pages and kind of go from there. These are all the different pages that I manage. I'm going to Can you hear me okay? I see a couple people watching. I'm not sure. I can't tell who it is, but if you don't mind, just give me a thumbs up and let me know you can hear me. I changed a few things. Hopefully you can hear me. In fact, I'm going to turn my volume up because I can tell. It may be a little echo. I just want to make sure because I changed a couple of settings. And okay, there, yeah. I just want to make sure there was sound. Hey, Mom. Thanks for stopping in. So this is my page, and I currently do not have a shop set up. So I'm sorry. I'm looking down at my computer, and I need to say hi on the camera. Hello. So I'm going to go to the shop. And it takes you to the Commerce Manager. So what I have in the comments on this video, I have a link to it's actually an opt-in to get a free checklist to get this page that I'm working with. It's a checklist, and then it'll help you get your shop set up if you don't have one yet. It just kind of has everything that you need to get started. So real quickly, I'll go through those. The first thing you'll need to have is a published Facebook page because you have to have a business page to sell items on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and go to Commerce Manager real quick. So I have my page set up, and right now I do not have any physical products that I sell on this page. I do have a shop. I've mentioned that before, that I work with my sister-in-law. It's called Lake Country Cottage Company. And so what I'll do, once I kind of go through the first initial steps to get your page set up or your shop set up, what you'll need to do there, then we'll go to that page where I do have a shop and kind of show you how to add products. And so this checklist, I'm just going to... Let me see if I can actually share it with y'all here. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully y'all can see that now. So basically the checklist just has everything you need. So first is a published Facebook page. You have to have your items set up. You have to have a U.S. bank. I don't believe that right now, I don't know if it doesn't allow international shops or only the bank has to be a U.S. bank. I'm not for sure on that, but I can find out if you're international and want to find out for sure. But most of the people that I work with are in the U.S. You will need a tax identification number. You will need high quality photos, descriptions of those, and then you'll need to have your shipping set up. So if you're going to do priority mail, FedEx, pirate shipping, any of that, you want to kind of do your research beforehand so you kind of have an idea. So are you going to offer free shipping, or will you be doing a cost? Because you have to put that in there. So if you're doing free shipping, most people will roll that into the price of their item, or just depending on what it is. And the one thing I did not notice when we set up our other shop is any local pickup. So we actually have not sold a lot from our shop. We have not promoted it. We do have it as an option, but we do a lot of local pickup because we do a lot of large furniture pieces and those don't ship well. So we just haven't ventured out to that, but we do have it set up so I can kind of show you how that works. And then the other thing that you want to have is be ready to ship. Because if you're going to do this and you're not selling anywhere else, you want to promote that. So you want to get those sales going. So you want to have your boxes, your packaging material, your tape, labels, probably a scale or something like that, so you kind of have an idea. So now we're going to go back over to Facebook. And so what we're doing, just to keep this nice and simple, is to check out from Facebook or Instagram. And if you already have a website, you may already be selling, and that this probably wouldn't be necessarily for you. Or if you are and haven't integrated it, then you might be able to use that option. But the way I did ours, I just had it through here on checkout on Facebook or Instagram. Now, my directions on the checklist are not step by step because it is very easy to follow here, but that checklist is just kind of help you as you're organizing and getting prepared to start your shop. So we're going to go through there and wait for it. It probably won't take so long if you're doing this yourself, but I'm streaming this live, so it probably has a little bit of a lag. So I'm actually not going to go through the full process because you have to share your banking and routing information, and I don't really want to share all of that information over the internet. I will probably do a video later and post it on my YouTube where I can kind of wipe that stuff out for privacy purposes, because nobody wants that information on the internet, and I would not advise that. So if you're interested in that tutorial later on, I can set that one up to be an amendment to this one, so you can kind of have a visual. Some people are very visual to see, they want to see it, and that's how I learned. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. So when you hit next, it will just have all these questions. So you just do your business setup. You have an account name, and it tells you step by step. There's only 3 steps here. So once you get all of those set up, then you can go to marking or loading your inventory. So now I'm going to just kind of go back to the checklist and go to the next page. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a product to our store. So I'm going to get to that, and I'm going to have to go this way. I just go back this way and go back to the back end. Let me just move that out of the way so you can see. Just one moment. When you're doing it live, it's kind of hard. Usually when I do a tutorial, I've kind of edited out all these lag places, but doing it live is a little bit different. So to get back to your shop, so you just go to your page and you want to go to Manage Shop. And then this is the different account. This is our furniture store and home decor store. So then you want to go to, okay, just one second, inventory. And then you want to manage your product and inventory in Catalog Manager. Now you will need to do this from a desktop or a laptop, or I'm using a Mac, any kind of computer. You don't want to do this from your phone, and I do not believe that you can do it from an iPad either. So you'll have to have a computer. Okay, so now we're going to just go back to, we're going to hit Add Manually because we're just going to do one. So click Add Manually. Oh, and then hit Next. I didn't see that. Next. And so we're going to just go back to the checklist. So these are the items that you'll need to have as you're, again, preparing for for your shop. So you want to have high quality images, and the minimum size is 500 by 500. You want to have a feature image. You want to have 4 additional images. And so now I'm going to just go over here. And I have mine open. I'm just going to demonstrate. This is not something I would ship, but it's a product that we had previously sold, so I just wanted to use that one. It's a dining table, and I don't like that image, so I'm going to hit Replace Image. And now it's going to go, I don't want to go that way. I like the drag and drop feature a lot better. So let me go and kind of get a peek. When you have your, there we go. This one. So I don't know if it will replace it. This is the one I want to use. I just need to know where the file, where I have it stored. So I'll go back, go to pictures. I'm going to leave that for now because I don't want to go through all that detail. So that one, well, ideally, the feature image would be your best one because it comes through and you want everyone to show off your best foot forward. And so then next you can add 4 more images. And so I'm going to add that one of it staged. So just add that one, and then I want to get some different angles to show. So this one has the detail of the skirting that was on the table, so when you click on it you can see a little bit better. And then I love the pedestal. It was a pedestal table, so I'm going to get a picture of that. And then I already have like a full one, so I want to show kind of the top, because this one we did with some chalk paint. Just a side story, I tried to restore it with stain, and but I was unable to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to close that. So now going back to the checklist. So I have got the 5 images, and they're sized correctly. And now you want to do your product name. And what I would advise are using some keywords. So for this one, we're going to do dining. Oops, this is where it locked up on me last week, or Monday. Dining table. It's a little slow from me videotaping and streaming. Farmhouse. Cottage style. And you can do your keyword checkers, and that's another thing that will be on I'll show you as we go down the checklist. And so you can kind of write out and kind of do the research on your keywords and your descriptions, and you want to add that. So what I'm going to do is copy that. I just did Control-C and Control-V. On my Mac, it's Command. So cottage, dining table, farmhouse cottage style. So this is a beautiful table. Okay, you can get the idea. I don't want to go too long. This is, I think it was 48 inches. 48 inch round table. Does not include the leaf. So that's a good bit of detail, especially on like a refinished item. So and when I was looking for this table, that was one question. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace and refinished it. So I had asked, does it have the leaf? Because you can obviously tell that it separates and has a place for a leaf. That was not there, and that was one question when we were selling it that we got. So anything like that, so any damage, we distress our furniture, so we disclose that. And any repairs that we can't fix, we will disclose, okay, there was a chip on the corner but you can't see it, or anything like that. Any detail, if you're doing online shopping, that you would want to disclose to your audience. So that's the description. And so now we're going to go to the next information, and all of this follows along with that form on Facebook. So but as you're kind of building your site and your store, you can kind of have these set up. The SKU number, that is optional, but I'm just going to do farmhouse table, and then we have 1. So, or if you had 100, you could put your any other information. If you want to add a website link where other people can see more, if you have a blog post, if you have a shop, an online shop, or anything like that, you can put that in there. And so then you want to add your sales price. So I'm going to add $175. And then I'm going to put the normal price is $200. So they're getting a good deal by buying it from me on Facebook. And then next is just kind of an optional availability. So say I had 5 of these tables. So I could put that I have 5. I don't, but pretend I had 5. Well, when you sell out of your last one, and say you are ordering something, you can put it, instead of having to take your post down and remove it, you can just put out of stock, and then when you get more in, just relaunch it so it comes back to being a live listing. So next, on these, it does not have to be brand new. That was one of my questions that I had, because we sell refurbished furniture. So you can put refurbished, used, fair, good, or new. There's different options, and I'm gonna put refurbished. The brand, if you know it, you don't have to put unknown, and then your taxes, tax categories. And I do not know a lot about this. That's something I would have to research. So I left that blank because it's optional, and I just take care of my own taxes. So now the shipping, it has a standard shipping. So we have all this set up. So when you go to your commerce manager settings, that's one of the options that you will set up when you set up your store. And we just did a standard $10 shipping. And we may change that as we start to really promote our store and offer free shipping. But for now, we didn't do that. But that's totally up to you. And then the next thing are variants. And if you have a return policy, you can put your return policy in there. So the color, we're going to put, it's black and white. Oops, black. These are kind of some keywords that you would want to use as well. And then size, put 48 inches. There's all different kinds of options. There's scent, model, material, I'll put wood. So as much detail and description that you can offer to your customers is the best. So, and then edit. I need to put my inventory. I have 0, so it's not going to show up. So I'm going to put 1. Is it going to... Oh, it didn't save. Okay, I don't know why. It did this the other day. The sales price didn't. I don't know why it's doing that. Of course it's going to give me a problem. It always does. It wouldn't be a Facebook Live if I didn't have some problems. So let me see if I'm missing anything. Sales price. It's not letting me change anything. I'm wondering if I did something. Let me see if it'll let me add it and then edit. Okay, the price. It's not letting me enable edits. Okay. I don't need that. Okay, I guess I did something. Okay, that's really good. It's not changing the inventory. Let me see. It is not letting me do that. Enable editing. Let me see. I'll put 125 now. It's already sold, and I'll put 150. Okay, it's making me do that here. Oh, it's because of the variance. That's why. That's why it's doing it there. I don't normally do that option, but I wanted to show you all how it worked. So I'm gonna delete that. And then see if it'll let me change. Yeah, it's let me. Okay, so say like you have a large, extra large shirt, and your extra large are $2 more, or extra large. That's why. And it wants you to say the white one is this price, the black one is this price, the large one is this price. That's why it's doing that. So I apologize that I didn't have that. So I'm going to put 1, so it'll show. I'm not going to add the variance. Okay, it's so. Let me see. It's acting like I'm missing something that it's required. Upload. It does not like that image. So let me try again. Let me see. So I want to go back to that one. And you don't want to use blurry pictures because and I had a few of those that I should have deleted. Okay, so that picture looks good. These all look good. Let me see if it'll let me save it now. So that's why that's why this is helpful, because then you can take notes like, okay, I did this. So when I take my shots, I need to do this. So it's just like a little tracker that you can use to help you to keep organized. All right. So does anyone have any questions so far? If you do, just leave them in the comments. And if you're watching on the replay, just put replay and I'll get a notification if you do have any questions. And now it's taking its sweet time, but we got through it because on Monday, everything locked up. My computer just it didn't die. Thank you, Lord. It did not die, but it just stopped working and I lost everything. So if you were watching, sorry about that. Okay, so now if you want to add another product, you can do all of that, and then you're done. So we're going to be done because I don't want to keep you all. It's kind of went a little bit longer than what I thought. So let's go look and see this. So I'm going to just go back to my page. So this is what our little shop looks like now. So I have these things set up. And there is a dining room table right there in stock and refurbished. So it has all the detail on your shop. So when you go just to log on, just regular old sweet Facebook, and I'm going to go to our page. And then you just drop down to shop. And that is what it looks like live. So that's the new one. Now, I don't know if you can rearrange these or anything like that, but this is kind of how it looks. And so if you want to order something or share it with your audience, you can share as a post, or you can share it to your personal page, or if you're in a group or anything like that. I have shared some of the stuff in a group, and you can do that. And then it shows up on Marketplace as well. So let's go real quick to Marketplace, and then I'll show you how to search. So we're going to do Lake Country, and I'm not sure if it will show up under our name or if I have to do, okay, so let's see. Let me see if it will show up. But it will show up down here. So these are kind of just your regular listings, and I have my setting. There's a lot of dining tables for sale. Okay, it shows up down as almost like it looks like a sponsored post. There's a lot of them. Wow. A lot of dining room tables. Anybody need one? There's a lot out here. Okay, now on my phone, I do not get this many search results back. I really don't. And it may be that my area is too far, but it shows up here. So that's kind of how you see it. But if I were to really promote our shop, I would want to do some ads and do some posts and engage your audience. Because like there you can see there's a lot of competition out there with that. And that's one reason why we don't put those kind of items on there. So if you need to edit anything, we'll click on it and see how it looks, and then we'll go and I will delete it. In case you make a mistake on yours, you can just go back really easily and fix it. But like I said, you do have to do from a computer or laptop or desktop. So this is how it looks live. And that's an awesome $10 shipping for a table. That's great. And it has the shipping information, and then our privacy policy, and then the checkout. And it will only let them buy one because we only have one in our inventory. So that is how it looks. It's a great way. Like right now, I was reading on this, and they're not charging any fees or listing fees. So it's really economical for the small business, and a great way to kind of get set up. And if you're new, to learn the shipping and learn all this stuff, it's a great option. And I feel like and I have heard also that that Facebook, this is going to be big. And I have seen a lot of things because, like I said, I run 3 pages on Facebook right now, or I help with that. So it's going to be big. So I would highly recommend getting this set up. The other option, and I'll just say this real fast and then I'll go back to the tutorial. The other option to keep in mind is if you're linked to Instagram and your Facebook are linked, you can link your products, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let me see if I can get on that and show you real quick on here. So let me go to our page. So when you go to a post, so this is our Instagram page. So when you do a post, you can link, and it's not showing up here on the computer, but you can link, like we have this sign, this Lake Country Cottage sign in our shop, and on my post, it's linked to here so people can order it from Instagram. So when I do a new post, it's linked. And now Instagram is not designed for a desktop. It's an app for an iPhone or an iPad or a tablet or another mobile device. So it's not going to show up here. But and I'll double check on my phone just so I'm not lying that nothing's changed. I just want to make sure I haven't listed anything new. So when you go to Instagram on my phone, it has a little shopping bag up here on the post. And then when you click on that, it has a dot right there. I don't know if y'all can see the mouse very well, but it has a dot there. So then when I click on that and I do it, it has a pop-up and it has the description and the price. And then it has little arrows so I can go order it. So it's really great if you use Instagram and Facebook together. There's other apps that do that, but for the beginner, I would highly recommend this. When we first were starting, I had checked into Shopify, and Shopify used to charge a fee for the service. So I don't know how new this is without using another platform, but I think it's great because when you're first starting out, you're probably nervous and want to save money. I totally believe in being economical and frugal, especially when you're doing something that can be risky. I like to minimize that risk. So I thought this was a great thing, and I wanted to share it with you all because if you're a crafter or a small business or anything like that, I want to share those tips with you all. And while that, I want to share one more thing before I let you go that I saw today. I meant to start with that, but I kind of had a little delay getting started. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to delete that post because I don't want that live, and I don't want someone to try to order that and it not be there. So I'm just going to hit that and open it. And then I'm just going to, you could do edit product or delete product. And so I'm just going to delete that because I don't have it anymore. So now it's gone. So it's been deleted. And then you can click on anything else and edit. Maybe. So like if you have to update your stock, it looks like it defaulted to a product there. And then it shows your image size. Now that's only 300 by 300. But I think it's because it's a thumbnail. I didn't upload it that small. So anyway, there is that. And then I will go back. I'm going to just close out Facebook. Let's see. Let me see if anyone had a question. Hey, Stephanie and Mom. Thank y'all for watching. Not there. I'm going to go back to the list. So when you click on the link in the comment below, you can sign up for this form. It'll send it to you. You can get it right then and there. It will also add you to my email list, which is brand new. So if you want to be newly added to that, I would love to have you there because I'm really hoping to share more content to help small businesses and creatives and just busy moms in general. I just have a passion for creativity and stuff like that. So I'm just getting started. So I would love to have you join me. So this tracker, this is how it looks now. And I will be honest with you, my sister said it looks funny. It's all squiggly lines, but I did it that way on purpose because I like hand lettering. I've been a big into hand lettering, so I kind of like that hand-drawn look. But this was just meant to be a little fun spreadsheet or tracker to print out and kind of while you're working on stuff or you're watching TV or something, just to kind of get it set up for you. You can also probably edit this in Adobe, or not Adobe, but gosh, what's that called? A PDF. I know I just went totally blank. Acrobat. But I will also probably try to create one that you can edit in Canva. If that's an interest for you, just put yes, I want the editable one. But anyway, this is just a helpful little tool for you, and it has all the things that you need to know. And then I also added, just for something extra, an order tracking form. Because if you get these and you're busy, some people are old school, they want to have it handwritten. I like that option as well. It will help you with tax purposes. It will help you with a lot of other things as well. So it just has the product, any customization, and then the customer name. Now I probably should have put the customer information above, but I put that below because that's the last thing. You want to check off your shipping, and you want to check off did they have any customization, and do you do any follow-up thank you note, or do you want to offer them into your mailing list? So just different things like that. So that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. I know it went a little bit longer than I had intended it to, but I wanted to offer something to help you get started. And the thing I want to know is, one, was this helpful? And two, are there any other platforms that you would be interested in learning about? For example, Shopify. Or if you're a photographer, are you interested in some photography websites? I personally would recommend WordPress. That's what I like working in. But there are other things out there that are less complicated, and I can help you with setting those up if you need help setting up a website. I can help you with editing photographs and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. And the last thing I want to share with you is this. Now, I'm not big on fortunes or anything like that, but today I was very hungry, and we had Chinese food last night. And I saw that the boys did not eat their fortune cookies, so I had them, and I usually just throw them away. But I saw this, and I thought this would be applicable to you all who are dealing with stuff either as a small business or a creative or just a busy mom in general trying to figure out things right now, because I know it's tough. It says, while you're carrying a grudge, others are out dancing. And for me, that visual is awesome because it's a reminder that, you know what, things are not as bad as they seem. People are out there doing things, they're living their life, and if you're stuck at home, which I know a lot of us are, just one, try to look at your blessings and count your blessings, and two, celebrate with those who celebrate and weep with those who weep, and try to be the one who dances. Don't be the one who's holding a grudge. Be the one who is out there getting stuff done. When you're looking at starting your new business, you may see someone who has a nicer webpage. You may see someone with a cooler logo. You may see someone who has more followers and stuff like that. Just don't be the one who is holding the grudge. Be the one who's dancing. And if you're dancing, I would really challenge you to go find someone who has that grudge and invite them to dance with you. And that's what I want to do here. Now, my life is not perfect, but I'm trying to move on and get past the COVID junk. I'm over it. And get things going. Be optimistic and look at the best, and invite those who will. And they may still hold their grudge, but I encourage you to be the one who's dancing and invite someone to dance with you. So anyway, good night. God bless you all, and thank you so much for watching. And I hope you come back, and I hope if this was helpful that you would send it to someone that you know, or save it on your own page later on. Thank you, and don't forget to sign up in the link. I won't spam you. Have a great day and a good night. Bye-bye.